Do you want to learn the one strategy that if you implement in your life can drastically improve your success? If so, stay tuned for this video. Hey everyone, my name is Rafael Collazo and welcome to the Millennial Moment. In today's episode, I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about persistence. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, persistence really has to do with the fact that if you're trying to accomplish a goal, you need to stick to it. Even if things go south and things don't go your way, it's important to stick with it until you actually accomplish your goal. Just to give you an example of how I use persistence in my own life, back about 4 years ago when I was looking for a job, it took me about 5 months to actually secure a position at a company that I was really excited about starting to work for. Over the course of those 5 months, I must have applied to probably 100 different jobs. To many of them, I didn't even receive a call. And the ones that I did receive a call from, I'd go through phone screenings, get rejected. I'd get sent to interviews, and I'd make it to the final round and get rejected. So after those three to 4 months of just doing that and continually getting rejected, I was really down on myself. I didn't think that anyone would really want to hire me. However, even though I felt down and low at that point, I knew that if I just doubled down my efforts and continued forward, I'd eventually see some results. Luckily for me, just 2 weeks later, I actually interviewed for a business analyst position at American Express and got the offer. Not only that, but 2 weeks after that, I interviewed for 2 different positions at 2 different companies, and I got those offers as well. So imagine, I had 4 months of not being successful at anything. I kept on getting rejected, and within the course of just 4 weeks, I landed 3 full-time job offers, of which I selected this particular offer that I'm for the company I'm currently work for, which is Fast Enterprises, and I'm now an implementation consultant, essentially a software consultant that gets to travel around the world and work on software projects for government agencies. Had I not really been persistent in my approach, I would have never accomplished my goal of actually securing full-time work. So how can you utilize the concept of persistence in your own life? Are you a salesperson who just gives up after the first time someone tells you no? Are you a student that really gets discouraged when you get that first grade back from your test and it's not as good as you'd hoped? Are you an engineer that just received a poor review and you really don't know what to do? My advice to you is to be persistent in your approach and keep pushing forward. Eventually, you're going to reach the result that you really want, and as a result of your actual consistent effort, it becomes a habit. And over time, you'll see amazing results. Now, if you love the content of these videos, be sure to subscribe below. I regularly provide awesome and engaging content for millennials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not only that, but for a limited time, you can actually download my book below, The Millennial Playbook, Proven Success Strategies for the Millennial Generation, where I actually share actionable, engaging content that you can utilize to chart a course to a better life. Now remember, subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.